Hello everybody, my name's Lola. What's yours? Welcome to my stash video. I am going to try to include all of my diamond paintings. I'm not going to include my cross stitch or my knitting in this video. I can do another one for that later. So according to my records, I have 57 diamond paintings, not including the 19 that I finished, and I am missing 2. So I will be showing you 55 of them, unless I can find the 2 others before I post this. This first painting is 14 by 14. It has 24 colors. You might see a theme of fish and aquatics in my collection here. I have a few. You might also notice that I have a few cat paintings. This one is 40 by 70, and it has 22 colors. This is a painting of a abandoned house, obviously. It is 16 by 20. There is 25 colors. I'm not sure how well it will turn out. The painting is really gray, and there's not a lot of definition, as the house matches the background, but we'll see what happens. This painting is 12 by 16. There are 19 colors. The blues are really awesome altogether. I'm not going to bring out the diamonds, as we all know what diamonds look like. And they're noisy, and I don't like the noise. I hope that the ghost in the cloud turns out. I'm not sure how well it will, because since it's only a 12 by 16. So this is one of the paintings that I'm missing. I think the aliens came and took it. I don't know. I don't know what I did with it. But it's a 16 by 28, 40 by 7. I'm not sure how many colors there are because it's missing. And I can't get any of the information. This is a massive painting. It is 32 by 80 inches. It only has 24 colors, so I can only imagine how much 310 there is. I know that all of the drills fit in a Maxwell coffee container, one of the big blue ones. So that's going to be interesting. It's 80 inches long. This is a blue raccoon. The blues in this are pretty awesome too altogether. It is 12 by 16 and there are 19 colors. I wish that I had glow-in-the-dark blues, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I would have to see what colors to trade and all of that, and I don't have the brain power. I would rather just sit and do it and get it done. This is number 8. Cat sitting with the girl reading. There are 18 colors. It's a 40 by 40. It's pretty decent size. I think it'll turn out all right. I hope that the cat's eyes are clear. That's about it. I'm not sure what book she's reading, but it seems like they're both enjoying it. This one is a 30 by 30, so it's a little bit smaller. 19 colors. Her feet are huge, but I love her shoes. I love her hair. The cat's high in catnip, I don't know, but he's enjoying everything about it, and I think this is just a cute little funny picture, and I can't wait to get it done. This is skull number 1, 12 by 16, 24 colors, so it's 30 by 40. I do have a second one that matches it, which I'll show you after this. I like to get sets when I'm able to. There's another set that looks like this, and I have picture 1 and 2 as well. So this is the second skull that matches the one I just showed you. 12 by 16, 24 colors again. The 2 pictures don't look like they go together, but the diamonds match. So I'm hoping that when they're both done, when I hang them up or whatever I'm going to do, that they match and the pinks and the greens are more closely the same color. This is M&M. He is 12 by 16. Hold on, I have to turn my page. 12 by 16, 30 by 40, and 20 colors. I also have Snoop Dogg to match this. One of my cat's names was Slim Shady, so of course we're huge M&M fans over here. This is an eye, 16 by 24, 40 by 60, 25 colors. I got it because my friend that I lost back in 22, one of my favorite photos I have of her is just her eye, and I wanted to get it to match this one. I'm hoping that it turns out pretty good. It's a 16 by 20, so it should, 16 by 24, so it should turn out. This ghost is 12 by 16, 18 colors. It matches the skulls, so I'm hoping that I might be able to hang it with the skull pictures as well. This one seems to match the skull photo number 2 better than the first one, but we'll have to see what happens when it's done. I haven't seen any of these done yet by anybody. If you have, let me know. This one is 14 by 14, 21 colors. I love her hair. I love the flowers. I love her shirt. I wish that I could have my hair like that again. I love her glasses. I love her lips. I just love everything about this. I can't wait to get it done. And I don't know why I've waited this long so far. Here's another redhead girl with her cat, the full moon, all the bats. It's a 16 by 20. There's 25 colors. I'm hoping it turns out all right. It should, as there's not that much that needs definition. The bats might be a little weird and the leaves might, but I'm hoping that the cat and the girl turn out at least. So I've seen this painting done by some people. It's 30 by 40. There is 25 colors, and it reminds me of one of my kittens, Gino, who looks just like his mom, and her name is Gina. I'm hoping that this one should be pretty good. I think the background with the colors and the black and white is going to give it enough that it'll turn out perfect. I have not seen this one done. It reminds me of the Mad Hatter from Alice. It's a 16 by 20 and there's 20 colors. I'm not sure how well everything is going to turn out, like the clock and all the little things, but I'm hoping that it does. This is another one. I'm not sure why I waited to get it done, but it'll get done soon. This one is 16 by 16. There are 18 colors. It should turn out all right. It's like, you know, whatever. It'll turn out. And I don't know if she's crocheting or if she sewed that quilt, but at least she has 2 knitting needles and yarn, because it's very common to have a crochet hook with a girl who is knitting in ads. Guns N' Roses. This is one of my favorite bands. This is one of the few songs that I remember as like my very first music, along with Queen and Madonna back in the 80s and 90s. I have seen this one done. It's a little bit dark. I think that if I wanted to, I could lighten it up. I don't really want to, so we'll see what happens. This is a Grand National car, 14 by 14, 20 colors. I got this from my boyfriend as he had this car and he had to give it up, and 21 years later he is still talking about it and talking and talking. So I figured, well, at least I can make this for him and he can look at it instead of talking about the car. This one is special to me because my best friend in New York, we have never met, we have no photos together, and I figure by the time that we do to get together, we will both be old and gray, off our rockers, and we'll have our little doggy and our drinks, and we'll finally be able to hang out and laugh and laugh and laugh at nothing because we are both senile by that time. This is a little one. It's 12 by 16. I actually think that it's 12 by 12, but my notes say 12 by 16. There are 19 colors. I think it should turn out pretty well. I really like the crow at the top, and I hope that the moon turns out. I could always do the moon in glow in the dark if I wanted to. I've done it before, but I don't know. I might just go straight for it. This is the heron. It was 12 by 16, 25 colors. In the summer, we go fishing, and there are a few herons who hang around us, and I call them Nellie. All of them have the same name. They all fly by us, and I say, "Hey, Nellie, welcome back. Good morning. Have some good breakfast." Blah, blah, blah. Every day. I don't know if it's the same bird, but they all got the same name. This is a small rendition of Amy Stewart's, I don't remember what it's called. I'm calling it The Library. I know that's not the name. It's a 40 by 40. It's 18 colors. Back in 2017, I diamond painted for the first time. I did this one. It was in squares. I did it with tweezers. I did not seal that painting, Some of the drills are popping off and it is extremely dusty. I can't get it clean. I have tried, so I figured I would just redo it. This one I like to call Lucifer. She looks like my little Lucy baby. This tiny little runt cat I have, but her ears are so fluffy and she thinks that she's a monster. She is the biggest cat that lives in the whole house and it just reminds me of her. She can either be the sweetest thing ever or she will want to rip your eyes out. This one I call Lucy Goose. She is 15 by 27, 24 colors, and again, she looks like my little Lucy girl with the huge ears. I'm not sure about the background. I'm scared. I've done enough 310 this year. I will have to look at it. I haven't looked at it lately, so I don't know how scary it's going to be. This one, I got it for a friend. I have not done it yet, obviously. 30 by 40, 12 by 16. 18 colors, and one of them is a lot of 310. As I recall, I think there's not this many colors on the actual canvas, and I think that's why I decided not to do it. I eventually will, but not right now. So this is the witch, Maleficent. We have a cat. Her name is Millie. We call her Millicent. I know it's not the same name, but this is what I picture when I look at her. She is just the equivalent of Maleficent. Anyways, it's a 30 by 40, 24 colors. It matches the skulls and the ghost tarot and the next painting that is coming up now. It is the same size, 12 by 16. They are the same shades. The colors don't show that. I'm not sure how well the details at the top of this are going to show up. I'm hoping that they're all right. You might not be able to tell what they are, but you'll be able to see the details in the shading, I believe. This is another Maleficent. It is 30 by 30, 24 colors. I took it with me to the hospital last year in December when I had pneumonia, and I was just so exhausted, I didn't even start it. I looked at it, and I was just like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I got no energy today. So possibly this Christmas I might get it done. This is Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa like you've never seen her before. 12 by 16, 34 colors. I do like how you can see her teeth and half of her face is different than the rest of it. This one also matches the next one that I have in the series. Like I said, I like to get series or paintings that look the same. So this one is Mona Lisa, 12 by 16. This one only has 17 colors. I'm hoping that the cats turn out because that's actually the best part. If Mona Lisa wasn't there, it would be all right with me. This one I call the Octopus Lady, 14 by 14, 21 colors. I can never remember. I always think that her name is Medusa, but I can never remember it. And that's snakes. It's not octopus. I'm not sure how well this one will turn out. It might just look like spirals and ribbons coming from her hair. But we shall see. And this is where my octopus series comes in. So this one is 50 by 110, 24 colors. I know that it's going to turn out well, the bubbles and everything, since it is so large. I hope to hang the octopus all on one wall, maybe two on each side of my door frame. The next one is the orange and purple octopus. It is 40 by 50, so it's a little bit smaller. It has 26 colors, but I love his eyes. And I just realized that he has like 52 arms. I don't know how that happened. So maybe he's a squid, but still, it matches all my other fish and my aquarium series that I have. So octopus number 3. This one is a little bit smaller, 40 by 50. I was wrong. The last one was 26 by 43 inches. This one has 26 colors. And again, he has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 arms at least. So maybe he is a squid, or it was most likely AI, but whatever, it matches my set. The purple and teal octopus, squid, alien, I don't know. 20 by 43, 24 colors. I love the electricity at the top. He just looks like he is angry, but he's living in a field of flowers. What more could you ask for? It's purple, it's teal, there's flowers, everybody's happy. This next one is 4 inches tall. My emotional pickle. If you know anything about me, I love dill pickles. Dill pickle everything, except for pizza, which is really weird. When I was a kid, I was known to not be left alone with a jar of pickles because I would eat the whole thing before anybody found me. This one is a 30 by 30. It's number 40 in the series. 20 colors. I just love her hair. They're like dreadlocks, but they're not. And they're both so happy, the kitty and her. It reminds me of my first cat, Milo. He was white and black. I never had hair like her, but I wish that I did. This one is kind of creepy. It's like an alien, but she has yarn in her hair, so I appreciate that. And her dress is pretty cool. She is 16 by 27 and a half. Only 18 colors, so there should be a lot of blocking. I'm not sure about the black hair, but I really do love the color in her hair. I'm not sure what's going on with her face either. This one is going to be extremely hard to do because it looks exactly like my Ringo, who took my soul when he left. 16 by 16, 21 colors, but I have a painting that I will hang this one. It'll hang with my Rigby. I haven't shown that one yet. That one's done. This one, I am not sure. I just don't know when I will do it, but I want to. This one also reminds me of Ringo. 40 by 40, 22 colors. This one won't bother me as much because it's more, I don't know. Who's that painter that does this? It's Starry Night. I know that in the background. And I'm not sure why there's a guitar on the left. But this one also reminds me of Ringo, so I will have to get that one done. This third one also reminds me of Ringo, even though I think that's a poodle possibly sitting down. But the old lady is knitting, and she's got the birds, and she's just happy by herself. Nobody's bugging her, and she's just got all the time in the world to just sit and do what makes her happy. This next one is 16 by 24, 24 colors. I'm calling her Elizabeth. I know that she is not Elizabeth, but she reminds me of my friend who lives near Toronto, and we call her Queen Elizabeth, so I had to buy this one when I saw it, and I knew that I had to get it done for her. This is another huge one, 80 by 40, which is 32 inches by 16. 34 colors. I think it should turn out all right. I love how everything is like blending into each other, and you wake up in the morning and it's spring and it gets to summer, and by the time you go to bed, it's snowing. Welcome to Canada. This one is important to me because it reminds me of the poem by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled, and that has made all the difference. That is how I live my life. I have never gone along with the normal. I seem to always take a different path than everybody, and that is why I believe that my life has turned out the way that it is. Even though there's been a lot of turmoil and a lot of crap, I still believe that things have turned out the way that they're supposed to, and they shouldn't be any other way. And that is because I haven't gone the way that everybody else has gone in their life. This is one of those silly canvases that we all buy. It is 12 by 16, 18 colors. I love sushi. I will eat sushi if it is in front of me. If I am full, I will keep eating it. I do not eat the fish. I don't like fish at all. But if there's any sashimi or anything in front of me, I will eat it. This one is number 49, Tall Dark Plague. The bottom says Victorian. You can't see it very well in this photo. I don't remember how clear it is on the canvas. I wanted to do some of the colors in glow in the dark. It is 20 by 43, 24 colors. I think that it should turn out pretty well. It doesn't look very well in this photo, but in real life it will. This one, we can all see what it's called. It's 12 by 16, 21 colors. I believe I've seen it done, and it turns out it's not horrible. It's decent. It could be a lot better if it was larger, but I think 12 by 16 is big enough for this one. This one, number 51, 20 by 43, 50 by 110 centimeters, 24 colors. I also believe that this one is going to turn out well since there is only very few shades. You don't really need much detail. It's large enough that the eyes will turn out, the ears, you'll be able to see her face, and the background doesn't matter. This one is the Viking. I have it written down as 40 by 70, but I believe that it's larger. It's 24 colors. I have seen this one done. There could be a lot more definition in it, but it does turn out pretty well. I do have Viking and Scandinavian in my background, and I think that it's perfect. This one is one of my last... No, it's not. I have two more. Never mind. This one is 20 by 60 inches, 50 by 150. 24 colors. I'm not sure how well it'll turn out because there is a lot of detail, but it is extremely long. I'm hoping that there won't be too much confetti. It looks like a lot of blocking, but there's also a lot of drips. This one, the whales, 140 by 50. 56 inches by 20. 50 colors. I don't know what I was thinking. I hope to get it done, obviously. It is, I think, 6 inches longer than my TV. So this should be interesting, as I am maybe 59 inches tall. This one, the lung series, 30 by 40, 21 colors. I'm not sure how well this one will turn out. I do love it. I love the crow. I love the lungs, obviously. And the roses, which mean a lot because of cystic fibrosis. Yes, I have to mention it every video, but that is what I have. And when you have cystic fibrosis, it sounds like you're saying 65 roses. This one is the last one that I have. Mini fish aquarium, 16 by 20, 30 colors. I have this one in cross stitch. I didn't start it. I thought that it was going to be huge. I wouldn't be able to finish it. So when I found it in a diamond painting, I knew that it was the perfect alternative to stitching it. So to sum it up, I have 55 paintings, possibly 57. I have 19 finishes. I have bought nothing, I think, since January. There are many, many, many I would love to buy, but I think that possibly I should work on the ones I have here. We all say that. Let's see if it happens. So leave me a comment on which one you think I should do, which one's your favorite, and I will talk to you all later. Here's a word from our sponsor. Bye.